Hello everyone. We are here today in Donetsk Oblast together with Vasylyna from the Unmanned Systems Battalion of 53rd Mechanized Brigade. And today we'll talk with her about her decision that she made to go to fight, about her personal perspectives, about her life and service. And first, I would love to ask Vasylyna to introduce yourself. So tell us your name, call sign, your age, and your position here, your role in the army.
Hello, I'm Vasylyna. My call sign is Vasa. I am 34 and here I am from 2022. Like when the war starts, I go to the military forces. By now I am the deputy commander of the battalion of personal psychological support. So I'm working with all the people of the battalion, talking to them, looking how they feel before the positions and after, and I'm trying to organize their free time.
Wow, that's a very important role, I would say, especially now as we are more than 10 years into war and more than 4 years into the full-scale invasion and active fighting. So thank you for what you do. I bet your position is very emotionally hard, I suppose, because you need to support all of these people, but the situation around yourself is like the one that requires personal strength to support even yourself, and it's not that anyone can do it. Like, you have to be a strong girl, which I know you are.
As I was an event manager and festival organizer in the civilian life, now it's the same in military forces. Yes, it's sometimes hard to support someone when I need to support myself. But for myself, I have my 2 dogs, Rocky and Kaya, that help me to work with me and also with my boys.
I know you had a cat before you went to war, right?
Yeah.
Were you a cat person or a dog person? What would you say?
I was totally a cat lover person. I never had dogs, but here everything changed. So it was first we take Rocky. This was a hard decision because we wanted a dog very much, but we were afraid of how he will feel here and if it's a right decision to take animal here. But then we understood that he is our life. It's already 5 years, and so what can we wait for more?
Wow. Yeah, just imagine, like, a quick reminder, it's already 5 years.
Yeah.
Let's get back to how you joined the army. Tell us more about what led you to this decision. How did you join the structure of armed forces, and what were the things that led to this that you were doing before, or was it like an immediate, quick decision?
So when it all started in February 22, I was in Kyiv, and of course the first idea was to go somewhere to the village, and all my relatives and friends told me that. But then I was thinking over how I love Kyiv, and if I will left Kyiv now when it is hard here, I will not be able to come back like from the moral side. So I decided to stay in Kyiv. There was a group of my friends that were in volunteer battalion Karpatska Siege from 2014. And these all people get together, also some more our friends. And we started to be a volunteer battalion Karpatska Siege once more. And from the very beginning, it was like 100 people, but then they were more and more, and till the end of the Kyiv company, we were about 300 people. Because of that, there was a decision to go to the official forces and start to work like professional militaries. So we, after the Kyiv company, I was like a PR manager then from the very beginning. I was working with all the media that come. It was a lot of media from all over the world. So I meet them, help them to make all the materials, talk about our battalion. Also, I was working with volunteers that helped us to get everything from clothes and food till weapons.
Wow, that's Ukraine.
Yeah.
I'm listening to all of this and I imagine like yourself being such a young woman and making this decision. What else, were there anything else you were considering at the time? Like you were super young, you have so many different perspectives
Not
in your
super
life,
young.
things to do. You speak English, you can like easily go abroad, many countries supporting Ukraine, giving you some like, you know, documents, some payments, whatever, like any European country in 2022 was open basically. So you could go there, build a career, build a new life without any Shahid drones flying missiles, hitting buildings, whatever, just like live normal life. So how was it? Like, do you remember that? Was it like very clear in your mind that you have to go and do something? What were these feelings? Do you
First of
remember?
all, I can ask the same to you and all the girls from the Gazpo. Because you did the same, you just go to another side of this war to help the militaries. So it was very clear because I never thought about living somewhere else. I mean, I love traveling, I love different countries, and I love to see different cultures, but to live, I never thought to live somewhere else instead of Ukraine. So it was clear for me when my country needs help, I need to do it. It was really scaring, but it was some fun because we were friends, very motivated, and everything was new for us. And also when the Kyiv company was finished and like we had a small victory, it was so inspiring for us.
And you mentioned it was scary at moments. What can you say about fear in general, like fear for your life, for the lives of your comrades, and the danger of being in this zone of like where action is going on actually in Donetsk Oblast for so many years? How do you deal with it? What helps you and how it feels in general? Do you feel you are scared now or not?
So from the very beginning, it was scary to hear any sound that was loud and new for us, because I didn't understand what is it? Is it dangerous for me or not? Is it close to me or not? Of course, now I have some understanding when I hear something. Is it going near us or not? Is it just going forward? So it's still, it's for sure still scared, but now I have a clear understanding, is it dangerous for me or not?
Mm-hmm. You don't need any, sophisticated systems of sound detectors that detect is it like going to you or from us. It's like Vasylyna's air. It's like
like when I get Chesnik for you, it became more scary because now when I am driving, I can see if drones are here.
Thank you very much for your donations. Drone detectors are very useful.
Yeah, and it's like everyone who has Chesniks or Zigas or someone else said like, now I am scaring because I see if the drone is here.
Yeah, it's just, I kind of understand that. We detected a drone today, but we saw actually there was Raroch, like craft name written. We kind of decided it was a Ukrainian drone, but I heard Russians always add also add Ukrainian unit names on their drones to fool people, so that like you think you are safe because you see Ukrainian name of Ukrainian unit, but it's actually a Russian drone flying this way. So it's like so many levels of this stuff. Vasylyna, can you please tell us about your unit? Where are you fighting, and what are the tasks and the missions that you do?
I come from the assault unit, and we moved to the brigade where we can work like unmanned systems battalion. It's very important for us because for our small team, because here you can use technologies, not people, and here we can save people. So I come here not so long ago. It was half a year, and I can say that we start to do our battalion from the very beginning. So we are now recruiting new people a lot. We are working with trainings, and also new boys after trainings already go to the positions and have some success.
This is a very interesting fact, what you described, because I think the nature of this war has changed very much. So if even in 2022, there were a lot of like infantry people actually using their guns relatively often, and just some enthusiasts with Mavic drones who were flying Mavic drones. Now, I don't know, because like I'm not really like following it really closely from the inside, but it feels like most of the hits, like maybe 90%, 9 out of 10 are done by drones, like bomber drones, FPV drones. So it's super important to train people and use them. And it's a like natural development of your unit and like evolvement, because the war changes and moves very quickly. So people have to adapt and learn. Curious, what are the challenges you are facing? Is it hard to find people, or maybe the technology itself is not doing the job it's supposed to do?
Yes, it's really very cool that we can use drones instead of people sometimes. But still we need to understand that drones are controlled by people. So although the drone operators have to some extent safer and comfortable place of work, but they are still the prior target for the enemy. It takes a lot to study the drone operators' work, and last time you come to us with the volunteer from America, and when he tried to operate the FPV drone, he understands that it's really hard. Usually new boys first 1-2 weeks are so nervous because it's too hard to study how to cope with this FPV drones.
I think that's a part of the reason why they're a high like priority target, because it takes time to train these people.
Yes.
You say it's like
Yes,
first 2 weeks they're just trying to understand how it works. But then what is like the total training time? How long it takes to train a completely new person to
it's
become?
about 2 months.
2 months. Wow. And then it becomes a very big mission to protect them, because you invested so much into these like personnel and equipment. You need to really get them do the work and stay safe, because it's really
it's like about 2 months to study, then they start to study on the positions. After 3-4 months you have a professional who is very valuable for you.
Indeed. And unfortunately a very big target for the enemy.
Yes.
How does the equipment help teach people? So what are the things needed for a training of a drone pilot?
So first of all is computer and controller to download the simulator FPV, and they start just first 3 weeks they just study to work at home with simulators. Only after that they started to work with the real drones. Also, the ideal scenario is when they have those glasses because they will study to work the same as they will work on the positions.
Interesting. So on the positions, they always use the glasses on them.
For FPV, yes.
Okay.
Last time we had about 20 boys, new boys that were studying FPV, so you need to have at least 10 computers, controllers, and glasses for them to study together.
And then after they go to the positions, I'm sure they need even more equipment, including the things you named, but what else is needed?
After that, they go to the training polygon, and there also we need power banks, generators, and all the stuff to make this polygon available for life, because they just live there and study there. And only after that, and then they go to the positions. So on the positions, first of all, they need some building materials to do that positions comfortable for them. They need computers, tablets, controllers, they need power banks, they need generators, what else?
Drones.
Like everything you need to have for living underground, because they live there from 1 till 2 weeks, generally.
So it's like a shift and they're going for a mission and non-stop just spending days and nights there.
It's better for FPV operators to live there at least 2 weeks, because the less they go on the rotation, the less chance is the enemy to find them.
Okay, so it's just better to hide and not to move.
Yeah.
Too much. How do you deliver some provision to them? They probably couldn't bring food for 2 weeks, or do they get it all at once, or do you supply food, water?
Yeah, we have heavy bombers, and they usually it's heavy shot Nemesis and Vampire, and they deliver batteries and food and water to them. The same with our heavy bombers, we deliver food and batteries to infantry. So like boys have 50-50 work to the enemy and work to help to support our
logistics missions.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. It's interesting that these drones that were designed to like bomb now become just the supply, drones, and you say it's half of the flights of the missions.
By now, this is the only thing that can help the infantry to live on the positions, because infantry live on the positions 1 or 2 or 3 months, depends on the situation. Also, the NRK helps, but still it's safer to do with drones, because NRK is driving just on the land and is also a priority target.
Yeah, you could see it really quickly in the field. Now we have a big fundraiser for the white demons for $30,000 to equip them with the needed equipment, and we just discussed how important it is. We are fundraising money to help procure Starlinks, power stations like EcoFlow, and laptops to do the work for the white demons, the unit Vasylyna is with now in the 53rd Mechanized Brigade. And we already discussed how important it is and how big is the need for the equipment and how it's used at the positions. And now, Vasylyna, I'd love you to comment more on the scale of this. Like, the people in the army are always in constant need of it. So how big is like the scale of it? You probably see, as you're a deputy commander for the battalion commander, you probably can see the bigger picture than people from outside who are supporting us.
So first of all, the battalion is new, as I already said, and we are like building everything from the very beginning. Now it's about 200 people in here, but we are trying to recruit in more, and it should be 400 after several months, and then we are planning to become bigger. The final goal for us is 1,000 people that will support our infantry, because as we already said, everyone from us here are working on our pilots, and we are here for our pilots, and all our pilots are here for the infantry, because still infantry is the main on this war, and we all should work to save them, to make them more comfortable, because in every family someone is waiting for these boys that now are doing the hardest job ever.
Well, thank you very much for highlighting that. It's very human-centered. It's not a typical thing, you imagine when you think about structures, the army and armed forces. And really, thank you very much for highlighting that. And I'm sure people in your unit feel it and feel that they are important. And we are all here thanks to them. Basically, we can sit here and do the job we do.
As I'm the person in battalion that should find the motivation for all the boys, this is the main motivations for me, and also now for them. I always remember them that there is the infantry, and they keep the line, and they are waited in their homes. It's in our hand, so their family will meet them. That is why for boys is the same, very important to make these missions with food and batteries. And they know that, like my boys know that they're in trenches, in cold and wet atmosphere, they wait for food and for water. So that is why we need a lot of technical supplies to do all this work, to support all these pilots, operators, and at the very end, infantry. The more drones and the more positions we will have, the more we can cover, and the less work we will left for our infantry.
Vasylyna, you mentioned you have 200 people in your battalion as of now, and I would love to ask if you have enough equipment, from supplies like drones and power stations to NRK and everything they need to work, and so that every person and every trained crew is working, or not?
I would say that it's never enough equipment, because you never know when you will lose it. So, for example, several days ago, the FPV drone struck the hammer when our 4 boys, the FPV operators, were going to the position. Thanks God, they all are alive and it's everything good with them. But everything that was in hammer is just burnt together with this hammer. So we always said that it's not important. The important is that people are alive and health, but still it's the loss of technique that we should cover now. So by now the situation is like we have with what to work, but every crew is working on the same stuff, and they are just giving to each other this every time. It's not super comfortable, because the ideal situation is when every crew has everything by themselves, and we have something like for the future. And now we are like working on everything we have. As much as we will be recruiting the people, we will need more, and also you need to understand that when you are taking new people and they are studying, they lose more drones than the old ones.
And they need to do it, because if they don't try, they will never learn. So
yeah, they need to do it. It's okay, we understand it, but we just need more and more drones for them.
Thank you very much for describing this. I hope people from abroad can help get a better understanding about what is going on here from this personal perspective. And We invite you to support our fundraiser for the well-needed equipment for the drone crews in the 53rd Mechanized Brigade Unmanned Systems Battalion. Please, any donation, one big or small, be it $1 or like $20, will help. It all adds up, and together we will reach the goal faster and get the needed equipment to the front.
Yes, I can also tell the example, another charitable fund that is supporting us. They were about several days to go to us with the supply we need, but this night, no, the night before today, the rocket catch their office, and everything they had is just destroyed.
Were they in like
In Kyiv.
In Kyiv.
Yeah. The same as here. The enemy is watching where we are located, and if they watch, because drones are working here all the time, so they are trying to find the places where we keep all the equipment, and it's also the like usual situation when they destroyed such places.
Yeah, and I bet there are a lot of warehouses of like military manufacturers, like big companies in Ukraine, let's say these vampire drones, like they have factories where they produce it, and I assume a lot of these people are at risk, at huge risk, and they are dealing with it. And there are supply gaps because of that sometimes, so we need to really think of how to swift like that. And I think one of the advantages we have in Ukrainian society is so many different, it's so distributed, like you work with so many different people, your friends from different towns, different volunteer organizations, bigger charity organization, but also supply chains from the government. There is also this Brave One market, like so many different things you can get it from. So where one thing is shut or stops working, you can try to ask for help from different people. And I'm glad there are people, again, who support our fundraisers too, because we're not big. It's like, it's not government, of course, not the hundreds of drones weekly. But when something is destroyed, for example, and it's broken and doesn't work, we can chip in and help do firefighting and help a little bit.
That was already in 2023 when all our stuff was destroyed, and you help us a lot. Thank you for this.
Thank you very much for your donations.
So although we are about 20 kilometers from the front line, but enemies' drones are working here and they are looking for us. So the command point and also the two places where we work, like drone lab and the drone ammunition lab, needs to be safe because people work there. That is why we need to do it also under the ground. And that's for sure more expensive than do it just in houses.
And you probably have to move from time to time and follow some procedures, which again, every time I bet people don't like it, but you have to do it, like take everything and move to other cities, because like the front has been moving, the Drushkivka, Alexeyevo Drushkivka, people saw what's happening there. The cities are just getting destroyed, and it's scary to watch. And imagine this could have been one of the places we visit or one of the places you work from. It's hard to imagine it. Like my mind just doesn't want to, imagine that typically.
So as for me, from 2022, I changed 6 places of life. Every time it's like our house, our home, but like we understand that any day we can just get a command to change the place, and that's all. So it's also expensive. It's also we lost a lot of things during the transportation, but we just get used to this.
What are the things that help you get used to this? Or do you have any like routines, you know, like TikToks or like my morning routine, you know? What is Vasylyna's morning routine?
So I like breakfast and I like to cook for myself, but usually my morning routine is on cell phone because everyone needs something. So we need to do 1,000 calls. But still after that, I'm cooking some breakfast, watch some news or even some small film. After that, I clean house after my dogs.
It's good.
I play with them, and then I can go to this world to work with all the people. Here, I like some tactical pink things that make my day more colorful. From the very beginning, from 2022, it was like only multicam or only very serious, super tactical. But now we are just fed of it, and in all these military shops, you can find now a lot of pink things, a lot of some fun things, and girls and boys that are military like this. We have even already pink multicam that boys are closing on.
We need some pictures from you.
Yeah. Also, sometimes we love to go to the terracons. It's really beautiful landscapes, and every time I do the photos of them, like the last time, because the front line is closer and closer, and I'm afraid that there will be a time when we will not be able to see them.
Were there some places you visited there you're no longer able to see now?
So all my last places of living here, it's Terne, it's Liman, it's Svetogirsk, Konstantinivka.
Do you have hope you will return to any of these cities in the future? Do you think of that at all, or?
To any of this city, yes, I'm sure that we will come back there. I don't know when it will be, but I'm sure that it will be. The other question is that they are fully destroyed. All the cities that are on Russian control now are fully destroyed, so it will just be a field where you can just build something from the very beginning.
Well, I hope we can get there, and I hope we can build a new Ukraine and put everything we are here now thinking of, talking of, put everything you are fighting for and we are helping you to fight for inside this, get rid of all of the Soviet occupation stuff, all of the little signs and cultural reminders of it.
You know, but the only good thing that is that they destroy their culture. Because it was a lot of Soviet Union culture here, like the Lenin's postaments, the postaments of their writers, politics, and so on, and they are almost all destroyed by themselves.
So we don't have to do it. Less work for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want to see more interviews with the wonderful Vasylyna, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any more questions for Vasylyna for our future interviews, just leave them in comments. Maybe Vasylyna will get time to answer some of your comments after the 1000 morning calls. But if not, we will come here again and make another interview.
For
so
sure.
subscribe to our channel and leave your comments and likes. And stay tuned, so set up a reminder about the new videos. Thank you very much, Vasylyna. It was really inspirational to talk to you. Even me as a person who knows you since 2015, I think. It's like I learned a lot through this conversation, so I hope our audience also learns a lot. And I hope we will close this fundraiser really soon to help get your guys equipped and going. For the audience, I don't know when are you watching this, if this fundraiser is still going on, or if you already finished it and delivered the equipment, you can check out our website and support active projects that are there, be it this fundraiser or fundraisers to support other units.
I told you about those 4 boys that FPV drone
In a car?
get in car, and the car was like destroyed. 2 of them get a small injury of their legs, and you know what they said me from the hospital? They said just, I want to come back as soon as possible to work more and more. So we have a lot of motivated young boys that are ready to work, and all they need just more drones.
Wow.
Also, I would like to say that in Ukraine we have a lot of big popular funds, and your fund is quite small and not so popular, but from the 2022 until now, your fund is the one that give us the most of the technical supply. And anytime we get in touch with you and ask for something, you never refuse. So we are really, really grateful. And you need to know that every destroyed enemy and our saved infantry is also your work.
Well, thank you very much. It's very uncomfortable for me to hear this, so I don't know what to say, but here I would love to thank our team who are here filming and going to all of the trips and doing all the job, getting all of the donations, because it's like tremendous work. And just yesterday we were spending night in Pavlograd, and it was 11:30 p.m. and all of them were sitting on the floor and very actively discussing the plan. Where do we stop? What do we do? Slovyansk, Kramatorsk. So all of these people are genuinely interested in doing what they do and getting as effective and as much aid as possible. So thank you very much. It means a lot to us to hear this from you, and we love you.
We love you too.
We love you.